Hi, welcome back to the Power of Model Drawing. Today we are going to look at a 4-mark question, right, as usual, and even 5 marks as well. So let's look at practice problem 1 and let's see how do we exactly draw out the problem. Okay, now Teddy and Lynn had some seashells each. So we don't know how many seashells they have. If Teddy, now the word if means it's a scenario, right? But it is not done yet, right? It's a conditional if. It means that did Teddy give Lynn? No, he didn't give Lynn. So it's just a condition. So which means that nothing has happened. All right. So if Teddy gave Lynn 150 seashells, both will have equal number of seashells. So this is like a before and after problem, and there is a transfer. So the total is unchanged. Then there's a second condition, if, right? If Lynn gave Teddy 150 seashells, and the ratio of Teddy seashells to Lynn would be 3:1. So there's a transfer again. So the total is unchanged. So how many seashells did Lynn have at first? All right. So how do we draw these two conditions? All right. All right. This is how you draw. So let's look at the first if, and because it's a before and after, so all right, it's a before and after, and let's draw out the before first. So if Teddy gave Lynn 150, they will have equal number. So that tells you that Teddy must have more, right? So Teddy must have more at first. So Teddy has more, and Lynn must have lesser, right? Lesser. Okay, now when you draw your comparison model, do try to draw a long rectangle and a short rectangle. So how short is the short rectangle? Usually I will draw about half the length of the longer rectangle or even shorter than that, so that you can really see the difference, right? The difference very clearly. Okay, so where are you now? So first sentence you can't draw, and let's draw the next sentence. So if Teddy gave Lynn 150, both will have equal. Remember the equal concept. How do you show the equal concept? You use your dotted line, cut the how many more into half, right? Cut the how many more into half. So which means that Teddy will give away 150, right? And then Lynn will receive, okay, receive the 150. So now you can see that they have equal, all right? So let me use a red color to show you the equal number of seashells in the end. So this is your after already. So which means that I actually combine the before and the after together as one model, right? Sometimes you can separate them, sometimes you can join them together, is up to you. So we have drawn out the first if already. All right, then how about the second if? Now, because it didn't really happen yet, if means did not really happen, so you will have to draw their original length. So which means that Teddy will have so many at first again, and Lynn will have so many at first as well. Oops, not okay, that's not correct. So Lynn will have how many? Okay, let me try again. So Teddy will have how many at first? Until here. And Lynn will have until here, before she received 150. So you have to draw the original length again. Okay, now what happened? So if Lynn gave Teddy 150, so now you cut 150 here, and this 150 give to Teddy. So Teddy receive the 150, right? So how does the after looks like? So what I've just drawn is the before. So how does the after? Where is the after now? Now, so again, I combine, right? I combine the two before and after together as one. So how does the after looks like? Now, Teddy will have longer rectangle now. You can see the red color box, and Lynn will have shorter now, right? Okay, that is how you draw your problem, right? Getting a bit clearer. So where are you now? You are actually until where? Until here. So after Lynn gave Teddy 150, the ratio of Teddy to Lynn is 3 unit, or 3:1. So I would like to keep, when you draw a model that is a bit hard, maybe you think it's a bit hard to draw, you should keep the inside of the rectangle clean. Means have a clean model, means you don't put anything inside the boxes as much as you can, because later on when you study your model, you may need to do some cutting. So if you put something inside already, then later on if you want to cut, you have to erase. So I will usually have a clean model when I start to draw. Alright, then after drawing, then I will start to fill in the empty boxes. So Lin will have 1 unit in the end, right? Of course, that one you can put inside if you want. But the 3 units, you can see that Mr. Ong actually put the 3 unit outside the rectangle. Why? Because I may want to write something inside the box, inside the rectangle later. Okay, so how many seashells did Lin have at first? And your question mark will be where? Okay, you have to study your model, and your question mark will be here, right? Will be here. That is Lin's rectangle at first. Alright, so if you have drawn a good model, the model has become your question, and you can actually look at the model and use it to work out the steps. So how do you exactly do that? Now, this is how you do. Model drawing has to do with cutting as well. So you look at the 1 unit below, and you cut 1 unit on top, 1 unit on top, 1 unit on top. So you make sure you cut vertically, right? When you cut, it has to be straight columns, right? Straight line down, or you have to cut downwards, right? Cut downwards or cut upwards, whichever you want. Okay, can you see the 150 below? So you just put 150 on top, and the same 150 on top, and over here also 150, right? Okay, then can you see the 150, which is over here, all right, over here. So put 150 on top and cut downwards 150, all right? That's how you do the cutting. And then can you see the 150, which is over here, and you just put the 150 inside the box, and you have filled in the empty boxes already. So now you compare the before and after, and you can actually see something. This is 1 unit. So 3 unit minus 1 unit, you get 2 units, right? And your 2 unit is equal to, you add up all the 150s, or 150 times 4, right? And that will give you 600, which is 2 units. Then your 1 unit will be 600, and then you divide by 2, and your 1 unit is 300. Okay, not the answer yet. All right, Mr. Dong should not put the double slash. So 1 unit is 600 divided by 2, and your 1 unit is 300, and you want to find the question mark, which is 1 unit plus 150. So 300 plus 150, and how many does Lin have at first? 450. So 3 steps. Okay, so spend more time on the model drawing, and then if you can draw a good model, then your steps may be lesser, and you can even do faster even. Okay, so that's how you draw the 2-if, right? The 2-if problem. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now the next one, again, is a before and after. So let's see how we do. Alright, so don't panic if you look at this problem and don't know how to do. You're not supposed to solve it at the beginning. You're supposed to apply your model drawing first. So the ratio of the money Bob had to Jenny had was 1:3. After Bob spent 385, Jenny received 450. Jenny had 9 times as much as Bob in the end. So how much money did Jenny have at first? So what is unchanged? This is everything changes, alright? Because Bob has lesser money now, Jenny has more money now, total money has also changed, so everything has changed. Okay, seriously, Mr. doesn't know how to do this, alright? If I look at this problem and I try to think of what are the steps, it's actually very hard to think of the steps. So what I will do is, I will always like to draw out the sentence. So Bob to Jenny at first is 1:3. So let's draw the before, right? Bob to Jenny. So Bob has 1 box, Jenny has 3. Okay, 3 boxes. Okay, 3 boxes, something like that. Now Bob spent $385. Okay, so you can actually speed up the model if you want. Alright, you have 2 separate before and after. So Bob now has lesser money, right? So Bob spent 385. So let's draw a little shorter now. He has a lesser money, and Jenny received more, right? So Jenny will now have a longer rectangle, and now Jenny had 9 times. Okay, like what I said, I do not want to put anything in the boxes. I want to have a clean, right, a clean model, so that in case you want to write something in the boxes, you don't have to erase. So Bob has 1 unit in the end, right? So Jenny has 9 times and Bob has 1 time. So how much money did Jenny have at first? So your question mark will be how much money did Jenny have at first, which is over here. Okay, now there are some things that we haven't filled in yet. The money, right? The amount. So Bob spent $385. So let's use a different color. Bob spent over here, you cut 385, and that's how you get 1 unit, right? 1 unit left, which is Bob's money left. And then Jenny received 450, so you just cut here. That is the money that she received. That's why her rectangle became a bit longer. Alright, so maybe I should use a, yeah, I think I should use a red color. Yeah. Okay, so that is how you put the numbers inside. Okay, then what do you see? Then what do you do? Alright, now the model is done. How do you know your model is done? When you have put down the important numbers, when you have put down the question mark, when you have put down the ratio, 1:3, all the keywords, all the key numbers, right? Like 9 times, 1 time, all these you have put into your model already. So everything is all inside the model. Then the model will become your question, right? So, which means that you don't need to look at the question, and then you look at the model and see how to do. So this is how you do, okay? Alright, now, cut 1 unit, 385. And this box cut also 1 unit and $385. And here cut 1 unit and also $385, right? Okay? Alright, then you look at the after. Now, after, Jenny will have how many? There'll be 9 units, right, in the end. So if you notice carefully, now the before model, Jenny has 3 times, right? 3 times, right? 3 times before she received $450. So what do I do with these 3 boxes? I do the same thing, right? I cut 1 unit and 385, and I cut 1 unit again, 385, and I cut 1 unit again and 385, right? Okay, and then you look at your model. Can you see that Jenny has 9 units in the end, which is also equal to all the units and all the 385 in the same rectangle? So how many units are there in Jenny's rectangle? There'll be 1, 2, 3 units. Okay, 3 units. And how much inside the rectangle? So you take 385 times 3. Okay, so 385 times 3. Okay, let me just write down, and you get 1155. Okay, so here 1155. How do I get 1155? You take 385 and you times 3, and then later you add 450, and that will give you how many? 9 unit is equal to 3 unit plus, so 1155. So 1155 plus 450, that will give you 16 or $1,605, and you take 9 unit minus 3 unit, you will get 6 unit, which is $1,605. Okay, let me just erase that, and let me just write again. Alright, so you have 9 unit minus 3 unit, you get 6 unit, which is $1,605, and then you divide by 6, right? Divide by 6, and you get 1 unit. So 1 unit will be 200, right? $267.50. Okay, so let's write down. 1 unit will be $267.50, which is 1 unit. Okay, then you are supposed to find Jenny has how much at first. So Jenny has how much? Alright, you can find 9 units. Alright, you can find how much is 9 unit, then later you work backwards, also fine. So 9 unit will be, you take 267.5 times 9, and Jenny has $240.75, and let's put down 240.75, and you work backwards. So which means that you take the money in the end that she has and you minus. Minus what? Minus the money that she received, which is $450. And that will give you how much she has at first. And your answer will be $195.75 at first. So Jenny has 195.75 at first. Okay, so that is how you draw out the problem. All right. So may not be easy, maybe for some of you, but it's all about practice. All right, practice drawing out the sentence. The more you practice, the better you get, and that's how you get the answer. Right? Okay, so we come to the end of the model drawing lesson. So stay tuned for the next round, and we are almost going to halfway through the lessons. There'll be about another 8-9 more lessons, and then we will complete all the model drawing lessons that I would like you to attempt. All right. So at the end of all these many lessons, I hope that you should be able to have a very good idea on how to actually draw model and what exactly is model drawing. So then when you go back to school, you can apply what you learn and do the same thing in your school homework and in your exams. All right, so I see you in the next round.